Hey, West Village Church, this is Andrew and Michelle here. We are doing our virtual Big Three. Very excited to let you know what's happening in the life of our church this week. So over to you, Michelle, for number one.
Number one. So I just want to share with all you parents and caregivers out there about how to access our kids' curriculum, because we mentioned it a few weeks ago and haven't really said anything since. So for those of you who have children at home and want to give them something to do while you're listening into the gathering, Andrew is going to screen share with us so you can see how to access that. And so you would go onto our webpage, westvillagechurch.com, and then you would scroll down to the bottom. And at the bottom, there's going to be a link that says Kids Curriculum. You can click on that link, and once you click on it, if you don't have an account already, you will have to set one up, but you can choose either, it's hard for me to see this, but you can choose either preschool curriculum or grades 1 to 6. And then once you click on that, so Andrew, you can pick whichever one. It will move you to another screen. And we just wait for the screen to pop up, then you log in. If you don't have an account, excuse me, you can simply set one up. I don't know if Andrew has an account or not, so we'll see if he can get in. Okay, perfect. So Shannon has an account. She's using the curriculum. That's fantastic. Then it will direct you straight into the curriculum, and it just walks you through page by page. So your kids can do this. My kids do this without my help now that they know how. And basically, you can't move on to the next part of the curriculum until you complete what's on the screen. So it walks you through like coloring pages, Bible stories. You have to download it before you can move on to the next activity. And they don't have to do them. They at least just have to download them to make it look like they're doing the activity to get to the videos. But there's a couple Bible videos or Bible story videos in there. There's things that you can print off if you have access to a printer. So just want to know that to let you know that's available. You can also go back and access previous weeks if you want to do more than 1 week of curriculum. So that is there for you. It's refreshed every week. So there's new stories up there, new videos. Usually Tuesday I try and get it put out, and then Andrew refreshes it and puts it up on the screen for you guys. So hope you are accessing that. There's some fun Bible stories, good things for your kids to learn about Jesus. So that's all.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah.
All right, number two. We talked a little bit about this last week, but we recognize that in this season, we have to continue to rethink what mission looks like. And there's a couple of really cool things that we're going to be doing as a church. So we have a COVID response team that we've been developing, and there's 2 initiatives that they're going to be doing starting this week. So the first is they've created a fund, and we're currently looking at local restaurants who we can partner with to just help them continue to stay afloat in the season where they don't have as many people able to come in. And we're going to buy a certain amount of meals, and then we're going to partner with some of our local organizations that deal with people who are marginalized to try and get them to have some meals. Number 2 initiative that this team is working on is we're going to have a freezer that gets right here to the office, and we're going to just fill that freezer up with frozen meals. So think of your favorite frozen meal, and we're going to have a chance to just fill that up and then be able to bless people as they have needs. But we also recognize that we want to continue to be faithful missionaries in the places that God has put us, and that means in our neighborhoods. And even though we don't have the chance to have our neighbors into our house, maybe to have some of those barbecues, we do have a chance to let them know that we are available to serve them and love them as we've experienced from Jesus. And so there's a couple of things that you can do. One is simply by starting to pray for your neighborhood. I encourage you, it's beautiful outside, start walking around and just praying for your neighbors. This is a season where people's lives are being exposed, where the fragility of our worldview and our culture is being made known, and people are going to start looking for something to put their hope and faith in. And so let's be praying together in our neighborhoods that the Spirit would be opening their hearts towards Jesus. And another way that you can just make yourselves available to your neighbors is using one of these door hangers. Now, of course, if you're creative and artsy, don't need a door hanger, just go and write a note to your neighbor. But if you're someone who's just trying to figure out, like, how do I make myself known to my neighbors? We are mailing these out to as many people as we have addresses for. And so what it says is neighbors helping neighbors. You can kind of read it there. If at any point in this crisis you find yourself in need of help, like getting groceries or prescriptions or help with other daily tasks or even an emergency, please contact me. And then you can write your name, your number, your house number, your email address, whatever you think is the best way for people to get in contact with you. And at the back, this is really cool. At the bottom, it just says, hey, I'm praying for our neighborhood. Let me know if there's anything specific that I can be praying for you. And so it's just a chance for you to let your neighbors know, number one, that you have great hope in Jesus, just that you're going to him. Number two, that you're making yourself available for them. And Shannon and I did this week. We went around to some of our neighbors. We put it on their doors. And I got to talk to one of my neighbors this morning, an older gentleman who walks his dog around the same time that I walk our dog, Daisy. And it was just great to be like, hey, did you get that door hanger? He's like, yeah. Thank you so much. And if we need anything, we know we can call you. So again, it might just be a conversation opener, but it also might be a chance for someone who's feeling lonely or isolated to know that there's someone who cares about them and give you a chance to say that person isn't just you, it's Jesus at work in you. All right, back to you, Michelle, for number 3.
All right. I just have to say, I do miss seeing the staff at the office because we make a lot of fun of each other, and it's just not the same over Zoom to make fun of each other. So anyways, well done, Andrew. That was great. Number 3. So I want to share about Ladies' Night, which Andrew spoke of last Sunday, and I'm super excited about it. I miss gathering together as women. We can talk and we can talk and we can talk and we can talk. So I miss getting to talk in person with other women. However, we are going to be doing something over Zoom May 30th, which is a Saturday night from 7 till 9 p.m. So hopefully your spouse can put the kids to bed tonight, or if you're a single mom, screens are fabulous at this time to take care of your kids for a bit so that you can have some social interaction. So they can be watching a movie while you're on Zoom chatting with ladies. And we're going to start off with Jenny Ray teaching us how to put some beautiful cards together. And so if you can pre-register, then we can get those card packages out to you ahead of time. And you can pre-register on our Church Center app under the events, or you can also register through, it'll send you to the link if you go to our webpage, so westvillagechurch.com. If you just click on events and then click on the ladies event, boom, look at Andrew just facilitating this, that's great. You can click on the ladies event and then it will direct you to the events page where you can register. It's totally free. The more women we have signed up, the better, because then we can get these beautiful card packages out to you ahead of time. And then we're also going to be diving into some breakout rooms and just sharing further of how Jesus is at work in our hearts during this time, what he's doing in you, what he's stirring in you. And we're going to switch up the rooms too, so you have opportunity to talk to different ladies. And I'm just excited for this. I'm excited to see your faces. I'm excited to share what God is doing in each of us and those around us. And so I hope that you join us. Again, that's May 30th from 7 till 9 p.m. So I hope you sign up. That's all.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for joining me for this very retro, very low budget, Big 3 moment over Zoom. And West Village Church, that is your Big 3 for this week. So we hope that we'll be able to see you engage in each of these ways, and we look forward to seeing you soon.